Hello, my name is Emily Lauber. I'm a student in CE 300 Engineering Business Practices for the spring semester with Dr. Seager, spring semester of 2015. So this is my video reflection of something that made an impact on me in this course. There are several things to choose from in this course, whether or not it's Colby A and learning how I personally work and how that can affect my group work, or if it's empathy and perspective from things like who moved my cheese and this is water, or whether or not it's more practical impacts like how to solve FE exam questions. But the thing that was actually most impactful for me does not show up in the syllabus. It wasn't put on CritFits, we don't critique it, I'm not graded on it, and it was actually Dr. Seager's female colleagues and the way that he talks about them. So the two female colleagues that I'm mainly referring to are Dr. Donna Riley and Dr. Marga Gual-Soler. And so as Dr. Seager refers to them, these are badasses, or these two are badasses. And yes, I have a swear jar, so I'll put the money in for it. But Dr. Donna Riley was introduced as a badass by Dr. Seager because of the work that she does with teaching a class on feminist thermodynamics. Currently she doesn't do that. Currently she's now at Virginia Tech and she taught the class at Smith. But that's how he brought it up in class. And he talked about how she does this amazing work on getting social justice combined with engineering undergraduate education. And this was crazy for me because being social justice and feminist is a very critical part of my identity that I feel like is often overlooked in the engineering community. We focus so much on the technical side of it and the math and the science that we forget where that math and science comes from, the history of it, and also how that math and science can affect the world and the social side of math, because there is a social side of math, and the language that we use in science does have an impact and it is socially relevant from a feminist social theory perspective. And so Dr. Riley does this amazing work. I've read some of her articles. Her book, Engineering and Social Justice, is on my summer reading list and it's probably going to become my life Bible. And Dr. Seager refers to her as badass and legendary, words typically referred to or saved for superheroes or monster truck drivers or wrestlers. And he uses them to describe his female colleagues that are doing social justice work. First of all, you don't normally get to hear females described as legendary or badass, and you don't usually get to hear social work described as badass or legendary. And he used it to describe women doing both. And so that was amazing to me, is hearing that work that I love, that I want to be doing, is validated and is revered for being awesome, because it is awesome work. And then him referring to his female colleagues with such respect and admiration for their work helps me feel like he trusts my perspective and what I bring to the table as a female student. And that's huge because women in STEM is something that really needs to be worked on, and representation is really something that matters. And one of his female colleagues that knows this very well is Dr. Soler. So Dr. Soler was actually in class one day, and Dr. Seager introduced her. We talked about her briefly, but I know her better from Twitter. So both Dr. Riley and Dr. Soler are on Twitter. You should follow them. They're here. And Dr. Riley hasn't been super active on Twitter in regards to our class, but Dr. Soler actually has been active. She'll engage in conversations, she'll favorite tweets, she'll throw out support comments. And Dr. Soler works in science diplomacy and women in STEM. And so science diplomacy is another one of those things that does not get the high esteem that the technical side of engineering and science gets. And so her work is amazing in that sense. And Dr. Seager working with her and encouraging her and supporting her is huge to see that that kind of work is needed and that kind of work is respected in this environment and encouraged in this environment. And so while it was an assignment and while Dr. Seager probably doesn't even realize that he taught this or mentioned this, The way that my male engineering teachers talk about their female colleagues or females in the field doing work, and especially those doing social justice work, has a huge impact on how safe I feel in that classroom, and also very personally to me, it has a huge impact on where I hope to take my future. So thank you so much, Dr. Seager, for knowing such amazing people and for wanting to talk about them with the class. Thank you.